viewers, you are watching on Live RTD channel. Welcome to this English news edition. Here are the top stories. Perspective of a public procurement in Djibouti. The regional technical meeting on the right of migrants. And on the regional scenes, 51.2 million lives saved in Africa in 15 years. Those were the headlines. Thanks for joining us in our newsroom. Under the high patronage of the Minister of Youth and Culture, Dr. Hibo Mumin Asowi, a course was held training on establishing the managing project for managers of community development center. The minister and training program officials and many others are participating in this event. From officials in the ministry, this training provided by an international expert aims to provide managers of a development center community the service provide information related to identifying, developing, and implementing economic project for young people in the file of community development. The beneficiaries of this training showed great interest through the interactive exchange, productive, especially asking relevant questions to the experts. In an intervention, the conference expert expressed in his speech, he expressed his thanks for the warm welcome that he received by the Minister of Youth and Culture and the government of Djibouti in its commitment to promoting dynamic innovations and an approach. It aims to respond to the aspiration of young people is social and economic integration and well-being of the entire community through the comprehensive and local management. The expert pointed out the necessary and necessity of visiting the community development center during this period of training to link the theory with the application. For her part, the Minister of Youth and Culture, Dr. Hibo Mumin Asowi, expressed her thanks to the organizer of this event. She indicated that Djibouti seeks to achieve its ambition and lay the solid foundation to develop youth and enhance their capabilities through the Community Development Center. In addition, the Minister congratulated the officials of the development center on their success activities that were designed for month of Ramadan, and especially those coming from the region's internal affairs who were able to face the challenges of travel, expanded the scope of procedures to include remote areas, and thus responded to the effective decentralization of the remote areas. Dr. Hibo Mumin Asowe also determined that thanks to valuable support from the government and the fund dedicated to youth and make community development center living entire entity and pillars, she concluded. A high-level conference on public procurement in Gadile Hotel in the presence of the many members of the government and relevant minister, in addition to the high-ranking figures. The first day of this conference was a platform for exchanging views and meeting for a change positive public procurement practices in Djibouti. During the conference, the opening and these ongoing reforms in the file were highlighted, procurement progress and ongoing challenges in our pursuit of transparency, efficiency, and comprehensive in the procurement process. These drawn-up strategies recommendation which showed a clear path toward features where moral values will guide every decision and every contact. Finally, the day conclude with an agreement to promote innovations and sustainability and explore horizons, the future, and with public project in order to meet the current need, but also to pave the way for a greater, more equitable future. These partnerships were between the public and private sector. Organized by the Ministry of Environment and Sustainable Development in partnership with the intergovernmental bodies, development and non-governmental organization, uh, this workshop training on the platform for exchanging the wildlife trade information was held this morning at Kempinski Palace Hotel. This is to enhance the application of wildlife legislations in East Africa to combat illegal wildlife. The commerce and various officials from the relevant Djiboutian agency participated in this training. Its main objective was to train officials in order to combat illegal trafficking. The Wildlife Trade Information Exchange Platform, or Africa Operators, is a way to facilitate the exchange of information and enhance cooperation between responsible agencies on combating illegal wildlife trade and the implementing of a trade agreement, but also the international engagement, the spaces of the wildlife and plants. The Acting Secretary General of the Ministry of Environment and Sustainable Development explained in a speech at the beginning of his speech, he said the importance of this workshop is to promote a project which is one of the national level and the ability to use the platform and develop a roadmap for the next stages of its implementation in Djibouti, he said. As part of its commitment to promoting decentralizations and the strengthening of local governance in the Ministry of was held in charge of the decentralization. A workshop was held today to present a report on the activities carried out previously in the Ministry of Decentralization. This workshop was implemented in partnership with the European Union, the French Development Agency, in an important step which is to enhance the citizens' participation and enhancing capability of local stakeholders. This workshop represents an opportunity to present customized procedures to the regional councils and aim at improving its work and ensure transparent and effective management of the local affairs. In an intervention by the Director of the Activities Department in the Ministry of Decentralization on this occasion, Ms. Ferdousa pointed out on that this workshop is enable to the participant and to include representatives of the regional council and international partners to share their experience and good practices regarding the decentralization. She also highlighted the importance of these interactive sessions and discussed challenges that help challenges and must be faced in the file and innovative solution to confront these issues. The National Human Rights Institution of IGAD Network held a meeting yesterday, a technical working meeting aimed at promoting the right of immigrants in the country. The regional working meeting was held in Djibouti with the support of the National Rights Commission, the Human Rights Commission. This technical working meeting will continue over 2 days at Kempinski Palace Hotel. The participants came from South Sudan, Ethiopia, Kenya, and Uganda. by discussing the ways to develop a joint monitoring mechanism regarding respect for migrants' rights in various places of detentions, and the different participants provided a checklist for the different questions that they use as part of their audits in order to compare and enhance their knowledge. This workshop is expected to lead the development of a joint monitoring and reporting mechanism, and this accommodation for the promoting respect of and for migrants' rights. Representative of IGAD and National Human Rights Institution, but also discussion was held for the difficulties faced in the course of their task and promote the human rights in order to find solution in case obstacles. Finally, the Human Rights Institution discussed the ways and means of promoting migrants' rights in countries that share common borders. During this occasion, the chairman of the National Human Rights Committee pointed out in a speech that this meeting allows the exchange of views and experience on building the capabilities of institution, the National Human Rights Committee. It is worth nothing, he said, that the National Human Rights Commission in Djibouti and the Ethiopian Commission have already established a strong partnership that will be strengthened during this year 2024 in order to conduct a joint investigation and better exchange of information to promote the migrants' right in all the borders. And now in Dakhel region, the National Association of Local Communities in Djibouti successfully organized an awareness convoy which aim to inform and mobilize the regional and municipal council within the framework of the community project, the civil governance and local development founded by the European Union. This convoy arrived in Dakhel region, where the prefect of Dakhel region headed the regional council, which was held a meeting to facilitate the convoy. The project team, TAR, the other region representing the Ministry of Decentralization. The convoy brought together local elected officials from Dakhel and from the South region, the representative of the various decentralized service and active association leaders of the association in the areas that is about 60 participants. This wonderful mobilization has allowed a basic message to be broadly deep and effective management of the local authorities and strengthening the links between various actors participant in the regional development. During this tour, the awareness and discussion sessions were held to shed light on the decentralization challenges and obstacles facing that faced the local communities. These active and enthusiastic participant of all participants contributed in addition to the warm welcome from the resident, marking the caravan success in the National Assembly for the local communities. In her intervention, the representative of the Ministry of Decentralization, Ms. Fatima Yusuf Abdallah, confirmed on the importance of the National Assembly's convoy to the local communities were committed to the supporting regional and municipal council in their effort to promote a sustainable and comprehensive local development. A delegation from the Bank of Commerce and Industry Red Sea, led by Mr. Frederick Semut, Commercial Director, visited the Bohol region for a fruitful meeting with the local merchants. The event, which was organized with the aim of strengthening cooperation was attended by the Deputy Governor of the region of Obor, in addition to the local authorities of Obor region. This initiative demonstrates the bank's deep commitment to the economic players in the region of Obor by establishing this directed connection with the local authorities. The BCMR demonstrated their project. The president of the Dialogue in Humanity Association, campaigned by the Council of General Assembly of Djibouti in their visit in Ali Sabih region yesterday, Thursday. This association was established in 2003 in French city, concerned with the promoting of initiative on the human question by all possible means in the world through a dialogue in humanity. This association aimed to contribute the development in Ethiopia in various files such as the health, education, women's advancement, and culture. It also aims to establish strong links with the friends and increase awareness to reach the culture and heritage. Upon the arrival in the city of Ali Sabih, where he spent 7 years during his childhood, the prefect of the region, Abdul Malik Muhammad Banoita, received him at his residence. The public authorities in Ali Sabih region also welcomed them. The president of the association also met with the pioneers of agricultural activities in Asamu, known as known as also the Gash and also the Council of General Djibouti in their Dawa, but also during his presence in Asamu this week, he welcomed the president of the Association for Dialogue in Humanity and Fraternity, the pioneers of agricultural activities in Asamu. Participated in this visit of the region of Ali Sabih. A delegation from Djibouti Football Federation, accompanied by the Federation's infrastructure advisor, the International Federation of Football Association, made a working visit and inspection tour to Dekhel region as part of a construction project. An artificial turf football file in the area. Upon their arrival, the delegation was warmly welcomed by the prefect of Dakhel region, Mr. Hassan Abdi Roble, who facilitated the meeting with local authorities. The mission then headed to the official of the president of the regional council, Mr. Mahad Hussein Ahmed, in the presence of his deputy, Mr. Ibrahim, and the general Council of Chairmen and the Football Association. After this initial meeting, the delegation headed to the site planned to build a football field, the foot with artificial turf. The main purpose of this visit was to allow the FIFA advisor to check technical facility of the project and in ensuring that the stadium dimension will completely meet the standards and international standards set by the FIFA. For the regional scenes, the first ship belonging to the Turkish Defense Forces arrived in Somalia, which is a procedure to the implementation of a defense cooperation agreement between Somalia and Turkey. Participated in this occasion to conclude the implementation of a defense and economic cooperation agreement between Somalia and Turkey, which took place on board the Somalian President is worship Mr. Hassan Sheikh Mohamud, in which is part of the Turkish Coastal Protection Mission. Somalis in rebuilding our country's navy. This event took place in the presence of a senior Turkish naval officer and the country's ambassador to Somalia. and for the international since an expensive studies, the results of which were published in the journal, reveal the humanization effort, the concern and save an estimate 155 million people on the equivalent of 6 lives each minute every year for the past 15 years. The majority have been the largest number which is far of the infant, 101 million children. The studies led by the World Health Organization shows that immunization is greater a single contribution to any health intervention to ensure that children do not see their first birthday, not only those who continue to live in healthy life into the adulthood. Among the vaccine include the studies, measles and vaccination had the greatest impact in reducing infant mortality. This is it for this edition. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful evening.